23rd of April, I raised a PMQ about blood donations and people being turned away for low haemoglobin. But the week before, I'd put down some PQs about diversity and blood deferrals, and I found, when I got the responses back, that up to 70% of black people were being turned away when they were going to give blood donations because of low haemoglobin levels. I made steps to raise this with the Minister directly in a meeting 2 weeks prior, and there were leaders from the NHS blood and transplant services there. And just a few days afterwards, they pulled the answers to the questions that I had presented to them. Now, on their own website, they actually state that they can only meet the RO blood type 50% of the time. So black blood donations are extremely important. And now since the 12th of May, Mr. Speaker, for 6 to 7 weeks, I've been trying to get answers to my questions that they said were incorrect. I've been writing to ministers, to the NHSBT, and the best the NHSBT could do today was to send me a letter to say they were sorry and they would give it to me next week. That is outrageous. They were talking about quality of data, and if any agency should look at their quality of data, given the important service that they provide, it should be the NHS.
First of all, want to reassure the Honourable Lady, I am very, very concerned. I'm very concerned about questions not being answered in a reasonable amount of time. I think it is totally unacceptable. It is totally unacceptable to give the wrong answers. For the department not to take seriously these questions, I take them very seriously. I know the Honourable Lady would not bring this as a point of order if she hadn't got real concerns. I know the genuine concerns, something I'm very concerned about. I know she will keep in touch with me. What I would say is, I think with what she's got to say, she ought to maybe consider putting in for an adjournment debate where this could be stuck more widely. I think that will be a good way, and I'm sure that we can help through the table office. But if the answers aren't forthcoming, please come back to me, either another point of order, but I really do think I would impress that she ought to consider an adjournment debate, because I really do genuinely believe that this needs to be heard. And I do recognise that many members from different sides of the House are also struggling to get questions answered and letters. It is not acceptable, and I will say to different government departments, get on with the job that you're there to do, and that's looking after the backbenches of this House.